Yeah, that's a really good team, and when you take plays off, they make you pay for every play off. A lot of what we did was self-inflicted, but then again, if you lose sight of your man for half of a second, they're gonna capitalize on it, and that's why they are doing what they're doing right now.
Question. Core.
Oh, when you guys were hanging clean, you didn't have to do third quarter and just starting to spiral. Just what stood out to you about the last 5 minutes of the third quarter?
The same thing we always see, we take bad shots, we don't share the ball, we don't play within our offense, and they go score on the other end.
Cool. Can you talk more about the fight that you guys had tonight? You guys present a lot of problems to you kind of on the board, your length, your ability to pick the bigs about side of the sheet. Talk a little bit there.
Yeah, I wish we would have been more consistent with it. I think that there were some glimpses where I am very proud of my team, where we looked like we looked as good as we have looked all year for about 15 minutes. Obviously, it's a 40-minute game, so that's not enough. But we do have some takeaways where we can show of this is what we need to continue to do going forward.
Core.
Oh, Shania, you guys were able to fight back from an early deficit and then just couldn't find that again later in the game because where you like you guys are in terms of that resilience and that's maybe why you were able to get that. But
I mean, I think Coach Kim said it really well. That you can't make mistakes against a team like that where they really capitalize on everything. They run their offense so well, so pure. If you miss a switch, they're gonna score off of it. You know what I'm saying? So I think we just kind of got lackadaisical in that second half, and we just got away from us.
What a question. Duck. Wait a minute.
Hey, coach, you have obviously a huge stretch coming from you now, getting a little bit. How do you pull forward this game right knowing you have it's like 5 games, 10 days?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. We're gonna do it one game at a time. I didn't really love where this was at in our schedule, especially with that game being moved. That's what the SEC is. You play. We have. I think we only have two unranked games left on our schedule, and so you have to do it one game at a time. You can't look big picture. You got to do it scout specific and chip away at it.
Here, Nagor. Coach, coming to this game, was part of your scout to put pressure on UConn to get those turnovers meeting?
Yeah, absolutely.
Core.
can you guys review an cover have showing on first day just what did you see the team's response to be able to at least come out that first half and make it over?
I thought we did a great job of not getting too high or too low. I think when we were down 16 points in the first half, we did a really good job there. I wish we had a little more punch in the second half, but that's maturity that I hadn't seen. I hadn't seen us dig ourselves out of an 8-point hole. And we dug ourselves pretty quickly out of a 16-point hole. So hopefully now they have proof of concept. They see that it works and that we need to build on that. If we get down again, we won't just fold. We know we have a comeback in us. And again, the comeback wasn't hard. It happened pretty quickly.
True. And kind of talk about the freshmen, obviously it's been a couple of months now since they're now kind of on stage like this on the road. Just what differences maybe did you see and what they were able to do and how they responded in an environment like this?
Yeah, I mean, I trusted them to be on the floor. I think we all made mistakes in this environment. I think our freshmen didn't make as many as they would have, in our opening game. We've played on really big stages this year, which has helped us for this, and we're going to continue to play on some more. And so again, they just got to continue to grow in these. And if they could play here in this environment, then they can play anywhere in the country. And I hopefully that helps them gain that confidence when we go play South Carolina and we go play on the road, and we go play at LSU, and we go do this to finish SEC play.
Anything else for Coach or Jemiah, Gug, and their core? If the series getting extended for a couple more years, would you prefer not to play in the middle of this?
Absolutely. Yeah. We it's just too tough for us, and, you get 2 bye weeks in the SEC, so this takes away one of our bye weeks, which is unfortunate.
Core.
Just thinking about obviously the stretch coming up, just what kind of next step you would want to see this team take in the next state matchup?
I think if they can keep their heads on, there is some film that we can watch that if we become obsessed with replicating it, we will be alright. And I hope that we'll get there. I hope that they'll figure that out and they'll see that and we'll continue to do that and that they know that they have more in them and they know that we have a higher ceiling. And I mean, we know what our floor is. Our floor has come out. It came out last game. It came out in the second half this game. We got to get away from that and we got to be cognizant of that is what we default to. That's what we reset to of not sharing the ball, of taking plays off on the defensive end. And we just have to be self-aware. Okay, let's lock in. Let's not do that. Let's eliminate those mistakes.
All right. Thank you.